Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing an unboxing on something I bought myself. This is, if you look at the front, an LED moving head. Now I have these little these little pocket lights, moving heads. They are really cool but not that bright, but I think I've got something that'll help me to do something. This is a 70-watt LED moving head, which I've seen these before, and they're normally like £257 each for the branded version. This is a non-branded version. So let's see what's inside the box. So box, you do get a little manual and one of these clamps. Now I do use these on the pocket lights. This one's twice as big. Like the pocket ones, they like to bend and do really weird things. This one doesn't want to bend, it wants to stay as it is, so that is proper. And obviously with that, you know, some little Allen key screws. Now with these clamps, with these brackets and stuff, you normally get quick release clamps, and they are really helpful. But there's a problem, they cost around £50 per clamp, or like that. These things cost around less than £1 or tenner for one of these, but this is really heavy duty. I'm quite impressed. Obviously, styrofoam. Whoa, it's bigger than I thought. So in the box you do get a power cable, and thankfully it's UK, not like the Spider ones that we got. They were EU ones and you had to plug in an adapter to UK. This just makes life so much easier, so that's awesome. Get that LED moving head. Now this is huge, to be exact. I have literally never thought that this head will be so big, like literally, it's huge. Now obviously I did try to get it out of the box. There's a little thing that's stopping it. I don't know, there's no other way to get it out of the box. But yeah, so this is an LED moving head, and as you can see there's 7 LEDs in here. Each one is 10 watts. Now RGBW. Now RGBW means red, green, blue and white. So like my LED Pars, they've got red, green and blue. This one is a professional head, it's got a white. Now when we mean a white, we mean like studio white, not like this all like RGB white kind of colour that I normally have in my heads, my lights. This one's got like more like a moving head white, so pure white LED engine. Now right here we have power in and DMX in and out, which is really helpful. See, there's your clamping things. I don't know why there's a third one there. Yeah, this thing's quite cool. Now it does say here professional show light. I won't call this a professional head because it took me a long time to get it out of the box. Now I haven't got one of these, I've got 2. Now, obviously, as you're a DJ, you want to get lights that are affordable, lightweight, and bright. Now, I haven't really turned these things on yet. I just was thinking that these lights are totally cool, but really cool because they are lightweight, small, and great for DJs and stuff. Now people may think these are just DJ lights, they're just things that you can just turn on and they do their thing. These things are also used for stage lighting, as it says here, show lighting. So it could be used for shows, lighting up stages and using it for like large venues, or venues that don't have a lot of money and they just want to buy a wash light without spending £250 on a light that is basically this, pretty much. What I'll say with this is, holy crap, it's really nice. I'll think that with a professional like moving head you would think that everything was really nice, smooth, really easy to use. But this just feels like the real thing, but without the branding on it, like on the side. These normally has the branding of the fixture or branding of the lighting company. This one doesn't. This has the branding of what this is. So I won't call this, it says here, a mini LED moving head. I won't call this a mini moving head. I'll call this a moving head that can do hundreds of things. It's not a mini, it's not small. It's big. Seriously big. Like, that's about a meter cable and it's seriously huge. Now I'm gonna get this one, the other one out, and I'll tell you what this light can actually do during when it's on or off. Very, very quiet. This is the fixture on, and I can just say it's bright, and I've just got this fixture on sound active. It actually blinds me, it's that bright. Obviously I'm really near to it. Obviously it may blow out the camera because it's quite bright. Not as bright as some fixtures I see, but this is in daylight, guys. This is... Oops, sorry, let me just get out the camera. So obviously it's not that really active. I had to read this, the user manuals, to how to get it. It is quite a bit, I would say a bit weird. It's quite different to some of my heads. But obviously, all manufacturers are different. They all put their displays in a very different way. That's more UV. So yeah, it's really, really, really cool, this head. Now I have a problem. I could get a DMX cable out of my box, or out of my bag, to DMX these things and have a synchronized show. But then I have to take everything out of the box instead of putting it all back. So I don't know, but hey, but this one is definitely something cool. That's where the microphone is. Ow! Now, for some moving heads, you may be thinking the colour mixing isn't that good. I can agree with you. The lighting apertures of some lights are not the best. It's mainly the cheap heads that don't do the best, but for this event, it's good to have this. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to unbox the other one and clamp this on. Put the bracket on, which is on the ground now, and mount these two on the actual tripod that is what I'm looking at right now behind the camera, and we're going to turn on some music and just let these things rip. And then I'm going to use this thing on DMX and show, and well, we'll do both. We'll see which one's which. See which is the best. Let's go. So, heads are now on. You can see, really, really cool. I've got them on the T-bar where I did my setup tour and stuff. But for this time, these heads are really, really, really useful because I plugged in the master is the one on the right hand side. Left hand side is the slave. I plugged the DMX cable in, and the heads immediately went straight to sound active. Didn't have to worry about anything else like going into the display and going into sound active and DMX address. Professional, really, really useful for us. Really helpful actually, because if you're a DJ and you just want to put your lights on sound active, don't want to worry about going into display, just pressing you want the fixture on sound active. Plug the fixture in, and then to DMX onto both units, and then they both automatically talk to each other. Really, really helpful. And obviously, there you go. Really nice fixture. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm gonna let them do their own like disco, if you like. see how these things go. Okay, there you go. I've had loads of fun with these things. They're super cool. Like, just with the computer software that I have, MyDMX, I can do some really cool things. Now, I did patch them in the 9-channel mode instead of the 14 because it doesn't really work as a 19 mode on this software, but it does do some really cool stuff, these lights do. Colour mixing, really cool. Wash effects, really cool. The only thing that I kind of don't really get is the RGB colour mixing, which I'll show right now actually. So if you look behind me, you can see that the fixture has all its LED, well, only a few LEDs on. I just turn on red. See, nice red. But when you add white, the white doesn't mix with red, which is really weird. Possibly that happens on all heads, but it doesn't really mix, which is a bit weird. But it does create quite a cool effect with two colours, one in the outside, one in the inside. But when you want to do like a really cool effect, like that works, but white, I don't really think it does. But hey, these are really cool lights to work with, even though they're lights which are really cheap. They're really cheap lights, and they don't really work that well. And they're just something really, really cool. So what's the price of these things? Well, I kind of got them for £80 per for both units. So yeah, there was a deal on the internet. Loads of people are doing these now, like £40 for one fixture, sorry. And these are good starters. So if you're a starting DJ, or if you're a DJ who's just like wanting to go mobile, these things are really, really useful. You can put them in front of your facade. If you guys don't know what facade is, I'll show you. I'll do another video on a facade. which is a really cool thing to use, and it's really nice, really professional. But this takes me away from my LED little moving heads. The box, mainly. Professional box. The moving head ones only came in one box, and the box was really, what should I say, covered in tape. Yeah, really, really different. These ones are really like you're buying a professional unit. You're not buying a cheap Chinese crap unit. You're buying a unit that is real, not fake. Obviously it does say here they're made in China. Everything is made in China to be exact, so I don't know why they're saying that. I don't know why people are saying don't buy stuff from China. Everything you buy is from China. So, anyway. But yeah, DMX these two bad boys with my DMX. You can get some really cool stuff. And they are really nice units to buy. So, thank you so much everyone for watching. Please put a thumb up and comment down below what you think is the best. And also comment down on what else you want to see with these fixtures and other lights that you want me to do and stuff. And also please click subscribe to my channel on all this awesome kit, because we will be doing some really cool stuff. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.